What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some Road the Show here today. We have a 3-game set against the Cardinals in St. Louis. We did good against them 2 series ago. Let's see if we can continue with the good games against the Cardinals. Top of the first, no score, 2 outs, runner on first for me. I'm standing in batting .277 out of the number 4 hole. Matt Waldron is on the mound for the Redbirds. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 90 on the sinker. He's got that knuckleball, though. And there it was, knuckleball at 61 miles an hour. Check swing, the game got me on that one. I was a little too far out in front. I wish they would have let me connect with that one. But we have a 0-1 count instead. And I swing at a knuckleball at the shoulders. My goodness, that is not a good swing at all. 0-2 the count for me now. I got a piece of that knuckle curve there at 62 miles an hour. Way late on it. Go figure. Go from being stupid early to stupid late, and we still have an 0-2 count. Next pitch. Outside with a slider. 1-2 the count after finally laying off a pitch not in the zone. Let's see what the next pitch has got for me here from Waldron. Popped up a knuckle curve at the top of the zone. First baseman over in foul ground near the dugout. He's going to make the play, and that's going to be all she wrote for the first inning here. And we're moving on. No score here in St. Louis. We come back. It is the bottom of the third. Still no score. 2 outs and nobody on for Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but hitting .255 on the season so far. He's worked himself into an 0-2 count against Eduardo Rodriguez. And the left-handed pitcher for the Diamondbacks is going to kick and deal here. Ground ball to me at third. He's going to be 0 for 2. Sorry, Donnie. We got you. 3 innings have now come and gone in St. Louis. And we're moving on with no score. We come back top of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Matt Waldron still on the mound for the Redbirds. First pitch from him. Gripped and ripped on a 63-mile-an-hour knuckle curve, and that one is fouled off down the third baseline. 0-1 the count. As you see there, I'm a career .381 hitter against the Cardinals. Knuckle curve snuck in the top of the zone there. Now I'm looking at an 0-2 count. Took a little off the knuckle curve and had me way out in front of it again. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout for me as I swung at 2. Didn't swing at the other one, and yeah, no rotation on that ball whatsoever. Top of the 7th, the Redbirds are up 4-0. Matt Waldron's still on the mound, only thrown 65 pitches to this point in the game. 1 out, nobody on for me, and the first pitch of this at-bat from Matt Waldron was gripped and ripped out to left center field, but I think that one's going to get caught. Yeah, center fielder makes the play out in the alley, short of the warning track. And at least I got a hold of one and kept it between the lines this time around, because that has not happened often for me. Cardinals are going to win game number 1 here, 5-0 the final score, as Waldron just tore us up at the plate. We were held to 1 hit in the entire game, and I sure the heck didn't get that one. So my little baby hit streak has now died, and we're going to move on to game number 2, though. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, here we go. Game number 2, top of the second. Cardinals are up 1-0 already. I'm in the cleanup spot again against Nick Frasso this time. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him is below the knees with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count to start this at-bat. That's a better start than I've had. Second pitch from him. Oh, got a piece of the changeup at the knees. Good swing timing, bad contact again. I'm telling you, this game and its contact is broken. 1-1 the count for me now. Nick Frasso kicks and deals, and it's below the knees again with a 4-seamer. That runs the count to 2-1. Can I say I like hitting when I'm a little ahead in the count here? Well, we'll see what we get with pitch number 4. It's a 4-seamer in the zone, fouled off down the right field line, and the count is now 2-2. This is only pitch number 17 of the game for Frasso. And a swing and a miss of a sweeping curve at the knees had me out in front. And yeah, there's another K next to my name in this series. Not great so far. Top of the fourth, we come back. Still a 1-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in with 0 for 1 and that strikeout on my line score. Nick Frasso is still on the mound for the Cardinals, and the first pitch of this at-bat is ripped down the right field line. That should get out of play, though. It does. It's off the netting down the right field line. We have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat off. Second pitch now from Frasso. Shot into center field. That's going to get caught. Yeah, center fielder makes the play, shading towards the right field alley. And that is out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. We come back top of the 6th. It's a 1-1 ball game now. Runner on second, 1 away as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. And they're going to hand me an intentional walk. Dude, have I done that much in this series so far? Come on, guys. Let me do something besides just trot to first. 2-1 the score now in the bottom of the 7th as we come back to it. Arizona in the lead. 1 out and runners on first and second for Brendan Donovan, who's 1 for 2 on the day. He hit a double in the 3rd inning, apparently. He's worked a 1-2 count against reliever Hobie Milner. The windup and the pitch from the left-hander. Ooh, right back to the mound. It's going to be a 1-4-3 double play that retires the side. So, yeah, apparently the Cracker Jack was working for the Diamondbacks in that play. We're going to move on, though. We come back. It is the top of the 8th. 2-1 the score. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 0 for 5 on the series with several strikeouts and a walk on my line score. Giovanni Gallegos is on the mound for the Cardinals out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 90 on the circle change, only 87 on the slider. And the first pitch is the 4-seamer in the top half of the zone. Swung on and missed. And that's going to give me an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. As you see there on the graphic, I was way behind on my swing. Second pitch now from Gallegos. Come on, big guy. Got a piece of that 4-seamer. Still late on the swing. 0-2 the count as that one is fouled out of play. The 2-strike pitch now. Come on, big fella. Let me get my first hit of this series. Nope, reaching for a slider off the plate away. And it's another 3-pitch strikeout. I am just stinking it up here at Busch Field. Or Busch Stadium. Busch Field. What the hell? Bottom of the 9th now, 2 outs, runner on second, 3-3 ball game. Lars Nootbaar at the plate. He's 2 for 4 on the day, 2 for 8 on the series. And he's got a 2-2 count. Let's see what he can do with a 2-2 pitch from Kyle Nelson. All we need is a simple ground ball out. Come on, Newt. You can do this for me, bud. Oh, yeah. There we go. Showtime play. Diving. Stop. Pop up, throw to first. Will it be in time? It will. We're going into extra innings here in St. Louis, as the score is still tied 3-3 after 9 innings. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. We come back top of the 10th, 3-3 the score. 1 out, runner on second. I'm standing in 0 for 3, and I get another intentional walk. You guys, seriously, you've already held me hitless in this series. Oh, man. Cardinals walk it off because they basically took me out of the equation in extras there. 5-4 the final score here. How many innings did this one go? I don't even know. The Cardinals have won the first 2 games here. And, yeah, it only went 10 innings, so that sucks. We're moving on to game number 3, though. We're going to do our darndest to not get swept on the road. We desperately needed to get a couple of wins here, but we've already suffered 2 losses. Game number 3 is a day game, though, and we tend to do better on day games. Top of the 1st, Diamondbacks are up 1-0. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in batting .269 out of the cleanup spot against Zach Little. He throws a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 91 on the slider, 95 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is right down Broadway with the 4-seamer. Late swing, fouled away, and it is an 0-1 count. My 44 RBIs is leading the Diamondbacks. That's kind of surprising. As you saw there, Corbin Carroll standing on first base here. Love to get him moved around to third or maybe across the plate. Swing to miss at a 4-seamer on the inside corner, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here. Oh boy, this series is being a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. The 2-strike pitch now from Zach Little. It's low below the knees on just off the outside corner. 1-2 the count now after not offering at that pitch. Next one. Oh man, was that close. 4-seamer just off the outside corner. Call the ball. 2-2 the count. Man, that is a heck of a spot to put it. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat now. Sent into right center field. This may not get down. Nootbaar's over there to make the play in the alley. And it's just a fly out for me. So still rocking the over on this series. The only good thing is I've been walked a couple times. We come back top of the third. Still a 1-0 ball game. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 0 for 7 on the series. Zach Little still on the mound for the Cardinals. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat. Runner's in motion. Pitch was below the knees. And second base is stolen successfully. And now Corbin Carroll standing on second with only 1 out here. And I'm looking at a 1-0 count. We'll take that. Are they going to walk me? Come on. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, they're going to plunk me instead. Come on, guys. Hit by pitch and 2 intentional walks in this series now for me. Top of the fourth, we come back. Arizona leading 6-0. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Zach Thompson is now on the mound out of the bullpen already. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ripped into right center field. That one's going to get down for a base hit, and it's going to be extra bases as it goes all the way to the wall. We're going to stay at second, and it's going to be a 2 RBI double for me to break up my over on the series. It's about freaking time. Holy cow. Man, that was rough. Rough stretch getting to that one. Bottom of the fourth inning now. Arizona leading 8-0. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out for Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 on the day and 4 for 8 on the series so far with 2 home runs already. He's worked himself into a 3-1 count against Luis Severino, who's only thrown 43 pitches to get to this point in the game. And it's a fly ball for the shortstop. He's going to make the play in shallow left field there. Pop-up is going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. We're moving on. Come on, let me do it, game. There we go. 12-0 the score in the top of the fifth. Runner on third and only 1 out. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Taylor Rogers is now on the mound for the Cardinals as we are blowing up their bullpen now. He only hits 96 on the sinker, 91 on the cutter, and 82 on the slurve. First pitch. Misses outside with the slurve. Just barely missed sneaking that one in on the outside corner. So I'm looking at a 1-0 pitch now from Rogers. Hot shot down the first baseline. Oh, first baseman bobbles it, and I am going to be safe. How about that? Getting the RBI single in there for a 2-hit ball game. Attaboy, Corbin Carroll. Booking it down the line to score the run. And it's a blowout and a half here now. Top of the sixth. I'm standing in for the fourth. There's this 5th time already. I don't even know. 18-4 the score with Arizona in the lead. Caleb Ferguson on the mound with nobody out, nobody on. Ferguson throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 89 on the cutter, 81 on the sweeping curve, and the first pitch from him is a cutter at the top of the zone, got a piece of it and fouled it away, so the count is 0-1. I still hit 1067 OPS against the Cardinals, despite my lackluster showing this series. And swinging at a sweeping curve low and inside like that isn't going to help that number out any, as now I'm looking at an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. Check swing on a sweeping curve low and inside again. 3-pitch strikeout. So, yeah, that's a rough one. We come back top of the seventh. It is 21-4. What in the unholy alliance is going on there? 2 outs and a runner on first for me as I'm 2 for 4 on the day going against Giovanni Gallegos. He still throws 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 87 on the slider. First pitch from him is off the inside corner, but I swung on it and fouled it away. And we have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. I'm sure Jake is watching this video going, dude, why are you swinging at everything? Second pitch. In the air. Foul ground down the third baseline. That's ugly as sin. Mile-high pop-up caught by the catcher there, and that's going to send us to the 7th inning stretch here in St. Louis. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. All right, we come back. It's the bottom of the 7th. 21-4 still the score. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Jorge Soler at the dish for the Redbirds. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on his line score. Hitting .311 on this season so far, so he's not doing bad at all. 0-1 the count for him against reliever Dane Dunning. We'll see what we get from the right-hander here. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up. 5, 4, and 3. It's a double play to retire the side. We're moving on to the 8th inning, leading by a lot. 21-4 the score here in St. Louis. Yeah, Diamondbacks are going to take the win here. Not much of a surprise when you're up by that many runs. So, yeah, we avoid the sweep. Now, if we could have just gotten some of those runs in the other two games, that would have been amazing. But, yeah, we'll take the win. It's, best we could do out of that series. As the first two games, we were dead silent at the plate, especially me. So, yeah, we dropped 2 of 3 on the road to the Redbirds. And that's going to be all for this series. It's also going to be the end of this episode. So, for those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.